now we're going to do some mise en place for our focaccia. I'm going to caramelize some onions. I'm going to char grill some potato and just put them in some flavored, some olive oil and flavor it with salt and pepper. Also, as an extra thing, I've got some confit, so slow roasted garlic as well, that we'll put into our focaccia. So along in this bowl for the focaccia, I'm going to put some beautiful fresh rosemary as well. So doing it over the flame like this gives it that nice char flavor. It's almost a very Japanese style of cooking. You find with caramelized onions, they tend to be very, very uneven when they cook. What I tend to do periodically through the cooking process, I'll put some water in there and it basically melts my onions down and gives it a much more even color. So as you can see right now, it's quite uneven. Once it reduces, it's going to be much more even in color. Alright, so now we're going to finish the focaccia dough. As we have for the previous doughs, we need to knock out all the air first. But we're going to set it slightly different because it's a focaccia. So again, knead it for 2 to 3 minutes. So all I'm going to do is baste this tray with some flavored olive oil. So I've confit some garlic and I'm just using that oil. Now I've used a tin or a pan with at least a 2 centimeter height because the focaccia needs to go up. Now once it rises up, it needs to cling onto something, and I find that if it's a deeper pan, you get a much better result. What I want to do is put a whole heap of fingerprints in it. Now, I've got my confit garlic. What I actually want to do with my confit garlic is bury it. But I'm going to do that afterwards, and I'll show you why. Because once it's risen, I can get it into the dough. So what I'm going to do first, I've got some beautiful of that flavored oil that I've already put that rosemary in, and I'm going to put that on the top. All those holes, see? If I press down, all that olive oil goes into those holes. Now that's what we want. Flavor. Alright? So the next thing we do, we get some of our caramelized onion and we put a generous amount on top. I'm a little bit more generous with my toppings. You don't need to be. That's a personal thing. Alright, so now again, we allow that to double in size. So it's going to take another 40 minutes to an hour, double in size, and then I'm going to start putting some of that confit garlic inside my bread. Before I do that too though, I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more olive oil on top.